Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Becker, bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to today. It is March 25th. It's here on a Wednesday. You made it all the way to Wednesday. Only halfway to go at this point. And it was a little cold this morning. There was a little frost out there on the windows. So when I got up this morning, I had to put the heater on. I didn't want to get out and scrape. I just thought it's too much into spring to have to actually scrape your windows for this part of the country. So I didn't. But I may have to scrape some frost off my lunch today because I did one of those freezer dives. I was looking around for something to eat, and I found these chicken sandwiches. You know, those little, the little tortilla pocket ones you put in the microwave. Okay. 90 seconds. Woo! Ready to go. Hot meal.
Yep. Hot pockets.
But this thing has been in there it's months past the due date. So I did look up before I left and said, you know, it's a best use by date. You can still have it because things in the freezer are indefinite.
Sure.
Do you have like a time limit on when you will not eat something that's out of the freezer? Because I go in there and I'm like, I can't even remember when the last time it's in there, but I really could go for this. So I'll eat it anyway. And maybe it tastes like, you know, like it's rubberized, vulcanized.
Well, if it's freezer burnt, the answer is no. If there's more ice than content, the answer is no. And when we start hitting a couple of years, the answer is no.
Even if it's like bacon, I think you can keep bacon in the freezer for like a long, long time. Just pull it out. And even if it's freezer burn or you have to chip the ice off around it, I think bacon would still be fine coming out of the freezer.
I don't know.
Ice cream, though, I'll tell you what. If I take ice cream out and it's got the crystal shards in it, it looks like Superman's the Fortress of Solitude.
Yep, from the 80s.
Yep. Not going to eat that.
Oh, no. You
ice cream. You could.
You throw it in a blender and you turn it into a milkshake.
All right. Okay. I hear you. Yeah, but I have a bunch of things that I have to go through that are just in there that, you know, you forget that you had a great show. Oh, this will be great. I'll hold on to this. I'll save this for later. And then you go by. So I'll try it out. If I'm not here tomorrow, obviously that expiration date was highly accurate.
Okay.
You shouldn't have eaten it months afterwards. So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
For this morning. On this Wednesday morning, frost on the food, frost on the windshield. A little bit of frost everywhere. It is it's a B day today, right? Because we're not Baba B. All right, the pom-pom poll of the week is still Spotify, Apple Music, you know, your streaming services. Do you stream your music? And the media center is open this morning, so you can go in there and vote. We'll see. And radio. Now, do you listen to, when you're listening to the radio, if you listen to the radio, FM or AM? Does AM still exist?
Yeah, FM for me.
FM? Yeah, that's what I listen to now. So I used to listen to local AM radio. Around here, they had a lot of great stations.
Oh yeah,
you know, I think it was like
I remember growing up in Waterbury, WATR,
WNVR, the Nautick Valley Radio.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a WICC or something like? I think there's another
WICU,
maybe. But down at Southern, we had the Southern radio.
Yes,
station.
we did.
And you were on that as well.
Oh, DJ Tomlin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I did.
Been in the.
I was on the Southern one a little bit, and I was on the Sacred Heart one a little bit.
What was did you have a name, or did you just go by plain old Chris?
I think I was that Southern guy when I was on Sacred Hearts.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the Southern one.
Don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just a guest on the late night show for my friend who would just do like old 70s albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we talked about how musty that studio smelled.
Oh, yeah.
Was it old 70s albums back when you were in college, or was that just like
That was last week. He was,
No, that was current.
Yeah,
that was top 40 hits back then.
That's wanted to check.
If you were listening to the Sirius XM, that would be hits one right now. Spinning up this latest platter coming to you live. We had them in the studio. You know, it was that kind of thing.
In the studio.
In the studio. Door decorating contest is going to finish up this week unless it snows and it's canceled and has to go to next week. So we'll see what happens. We don't know. You just never know. Congrats again to the math team club for competing in the Yukon Integration Bee. And if you want to get some points for reading, make sure that you get a ticket for your reading that you're doing. So one book equals one entry. And go to Miss Fell's classroom. They're going to be building a library. So for those books that you've read and you're going to turn them in, that's where you get your ticket.
Yeah.
Juniors, it's almost time. The SAT's getting here. You make sure you study because at Algebra 1, Geometry, and Pre-Calculus exams may be a thing of the past.
The corner.
Once you get your SAT in, you don't have to take it anymore. Get a 530, which is it's doable. 530 is not that bad. I saying it, never having to take the SAT again. So yeah, it's easy to say it from this side of the desk now. The Drowsy Chaperone is about a month and a week away. So if you haven't saved the date, put it in your calendar. Make sure you're ready to go.
What day was that? Do you have that Drowsy Chaperone date
I
there?
believe it is the say here, May 1st.
May 1st.
March.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it to be March 1st. You would have missed it.
No.
Tickets are going on sale April 1st.
All right.
And that's no joke.
Yeah.
See what I did there? Yeah. Tennis has a fundraiser, and it's one that I can get behind. Grab a coffee and support WRHS Tennis at Quincy Coffee, Tuesday, April 7th, from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. A percentage of what you buy will go to the tennis team.
Nice.
Where is Quincy Coffee? It's Prospect, Connecticut, but whereabouts? Where am I?
I'm
not familiar with this one. Quincy Coffee, if you're listening.
Where's Quincy Coffee? Yeah. All right. Very
good. All right. You heard that here live. So we got to find out where Quincy Coffee is. I remember Spill the Beans.
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the new Spill the Beans. I don't know.
Very could be. I don't know. I did enjoy that as well. But I'm usually over on this side of town.
Yeah.
If you haven't, make sure you bring your Chromebook home, charge it every night. Listen to us every morning. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. A couple top stories to start your day. Up first, Britain responds to the Iran war energy shock by requiring all new buildings to have solar panels and heat pumps.
Wow.
All right. That's taking the next step.
Yeah, so the new rule requiring all new homes in England have to have heat pumps and solar panels when they're built. Forms part of the country's response to the rising energy shock. Whether through solar panels fitted as standard on new homes or making it possible for people to purchase plug-in solar in shops, we were determined to roll out clean power to give our country energy sovereignty, according to Energy Secretary Ed Miliband. This comes as a number of other locales are also looking at doing things. New York has toyed with the idea of requiring all lights off at 11 p.m. Several other municipalities have also.
Oh my God, it's almost like we're going to have parents. All right, Jimmy, turn your lights off. It's 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Or do they just mean like business or buildings where the lights are on all night long, but no one's in there?
Yeah.
I'd probably go that way.
I remember in the 80s when they had those signs that say, don't forget, empty rooms love the dark. We always had that at our schools and stuff. We remember to shut the lights off.
Remember,
we just walk
like
out.
That.
10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are?
Yeah.
Oh,
remember that? Yeah. Commercials. Because I guess we were bad parents back then. I don't know.
we probably
had to be reminded.
They were.
Oh my God, where's Timmy?
Yeah.
Thank God that commercial came on. I'd have no idea. Sorry.
it was a different time.
It's a different time.
A Japanese firm has proposed a lunar ring moon-based solar power system. Shimizu Corporation, a Japanese engineering firm, has proposed the Lunar Ring, a belt of solar panels stretching roughly 6,800 miles around the moon's equator and about 250 miles wide, designed to beam clean energy back to Earth.
Oh, now we're thinking there.
Yeah.
I like that. I can't wait for that movie to come out.
There you go. A 20-year study finds mammal cloning has hit a genetic dead end after 58 generations.
I am the last one.
You've been cloned for 58 generations?
I have.
Was it that sheep?
I've been around for a long time. Yeah, what was that sheep's name?
I don't remember.
I gotta look it up. Dolly. Yes.
So a study in Nature Communications revealing a genetic limit to serial mouse cloning after a 20-year experiment produced more than 1,200 mice over 58 generations.
I feel like
Not
that's pretty
58
successful.
years.
58
So
generations.
20 years, 58
'cause I'm
generations.
almost 58.
I feel like it was pretty successful. 58
Yeah,
generations.
that's not bad.
1,200 cloned mice. So there's 1,200 copies of the same one.
And at the end, they're just saying, "Hey, this look at this last one we generated. It's
It's not going to make it.
So
it's just a glob.
first-
Yeah,
well-
there's nothing like a copy of a copy of a copy.
I was going to say, you're not that far off. The study found the first 25 generations appeared healthy. Genetic mutations gradually accumulated going forward, eventually triggering fatal defects in later generations.
So it wasn't even like a mouse after that. It was, oh look it's a
Thing.
badger.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
Yeah, it turned into something entirely different.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I couldn't think of any other small animal,
honey-
and I ended up with
yeah.
a honey badger.
Don't know if honey badgers and mice are quite in the same world, but
Close enough.
Yeah, but it's genetic mutation. You
anybody know
never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Does anybody know what a badger looks like? I don't know.
Well, yeah,
they're,
got that
they're black and white, and they
with the-
wear like a W on their sweater.
Red
with a
all
little
over.
pointy head.
Yeah, they have
Red all over.
they have
Yeah.
a red and white sweater, and they walk around Wisconsin.
They're like a really angry skunk.
There
Okay.
you go.
Oh, gotcha.
And last but not least, University of Utah researchers have discovered a massive freshwater reservoir beneath the Great Salt Lake using airborne electromagnetic surveys.
That one was kind of cool.
So the circular mounds of reeds in the dry lake bed in Farmington Bay prompted the study. The formations measuring about 160 to 320 feet wide indicate freshwater rising under pressure.
But they're
Yeah.
also saying there's sections of California that are sinking because they're taking all the water out of the underground aquifers.
Yes, and that's been going on for a while, and it's accelerating even more.
All right.
And there's your news.
And that's your news with Hamlin. Over to the sports desk with Decker.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike 3 call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Decker.
Do either of you get Netflix?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. You are prepared then for the start of the official MLB season.
Wait, what?
Yes, the MLB is back today, opening day. I used to remember when everybody played on the same day, but I guess now it's highlighted by one game tonight, 8 o'clock on Netflix, between your New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants.
All right. You down with the MLB? Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, you know me. Yeah, and then most of the other teams will take off tomorrow, or not take off. We'll play tomorrow, and we'll have the full start of the baseball season. But you can only watch it. You can only watch the Yankees if you have Netflix.
Forever or just this game?
Just this game, just opening day.
So
They're paying
the
extra for the opening day games. So,
is it going to be covered also on
they-
the Yes Network?
yes,
So it's on Yes and Netflix.
just Netflix today.
Just Netflix.
Yeah.
So no to yes.
No to yes, but yes to Netflix.
Gotcha.
So yeah. In other sports news, big news. I tried to contact Mr. Collins. He's been ignoring me, but
Oh, I saw
in the world of soccer, or as the rest of the world calls it, football,
football.
a beloved Liverpool player has decided that he is going to leave the team at the end of the year. Mohamed Salah, who has scored 255 goals in his Liverpool career,
That's
will
like
be moving
58
on.
generations.
Yes. Yeah, at least 58
least.
generations. He ranks fourth among all-time Premier
Wow.
League scorers. He scored 191 goals in the league and 255 all-time in his 435 games played. So a legend there, and it makes sense because I bought his jersey this past year, and
Oh,
now
there
he's
you go.
retiring. So makes all the sense in the world.
I wonder
That
if
would
he's
You have
ready
the
to,
same luck with jerseys as I do.
Yeah, correct.
maybe he'll come play for the Hartford Athletic. Maybe we'll see him over here in the MLS.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ticket sales go through the roof. I'd buy that jersey.
One of the cool things as I was reading all these kind of think pieces about Salah is that they mentioned crime against Islamic people was down 20% during his time in Liverpool. So he kind of opened
Really?
people's eyes to that there with him playing in Liverpool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Pretty cool. That's all I got.
So we're not going to talk about the new ABS system in baseball and the fact that AI is going to be running the balls and strikes.
Wait, is that
Well,
this
we've
year?
had that.
That's starting tonight.
I thought it was like in a trial state, but the umpire can still do the
So
over.
this is for challenges.
Yeah.
This is for challenges.
Just for challenges.
Oh,
You get
gotcha,
two
gotcha.
challenges. You have to tap your head.
That's how it's working.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had that during the spring training games, and it seemed to work pretty efficiently
Okay.
there. And challenges now are just a part of sports.
Yep.
Yeah.
So credit to the umpires and referees in every sport who continuously get challenged for all their calls.
Anybody, it's like, hey, you know what I want to do in my later life? I want to be an official at
Correct.
a major league
Correct. I can't make it, but
program.
They were saying that the challenges worked like 52% of the time or something like that.
Yeah.
So it shows that the refs actually or the
That's
umpires
pretty good.
knew what they were doing the whole time.
I'm not gonna
Wow.
lie. There's a bunch of times during the World Baseball Classic that the batter went to walk off, and then it was called a strike.
Mhm.
They would have definitely tapped the hat and
Mhm.
taken the call, and I think they would have gotten it. There's just a couple there that
That may be,
The
but these
batter
guys are
knew.
pretty good. I think
Yep.
they're like what Chris is saying. They're pretty good at what they do. Now, do they make
Yeah.
mistakes? Yeah, because you're talking about fractions of an inch there
Plus,
that would be off.
With the new AI system, though, like the strike zone is from here-ish to there-ish.
yeah.
It's AI, so it knows it is like 25% up on your body to 60 some odd percent of your body. So
It also
the
tracks how much you hunch too.
Yeah.
It'll change. It's not like
the
small or large,
the
it
box
just
on
stays
TV
with
is
you.
gone.
You seem like one of those kids back in the instructional league that would crouch all the way down there. To be like,
Shrink that strike zone.
Let me get that walk.
Put your head in like coach from Cheers, where you have
Just
lead
take it
the
off the
league
head.
and pitch bases on getting hit by pitch.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's terrible to be an umpire.
It is. It is.
Good for you.
All right.
That's all I got.
And that's the sports with Decker. All right, I have to go defrost my lunch, see how that all turns out. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, on behalf of the show, he's Tomlin, he's Decker, I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
It's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.